Well, Oilers fans, in honor of Bruce McCurdy, as he would always say, never in doubt. This game was never in doubt, folks. And in tonight's fan reaction, I'm going to be a little bit quicker than usual. It is very late right now. I have to stay quiet. There are people in the house that are sleeping, so I got to make sure that I don't get too excited, too riled up here. But the Oilers do hang on for the 1-goal victory, a 3-2 win over the San Jose Sharks to keep pace in the Pacific Division. They do not gain any ground on the LA Kings, who earlier in the night beat the Utah Hockey Club. So if Edmonton wants any chance at home ice advantage in the postseason, if they want to finish second, at least second in the Pacific, they're going to have to beat LA both times starting Saturday. They play the LA Kings Saturday afternoon, and it's going to be tough because we don't know if Leon Draisaitl is going to be in the lineup. We already know Connor McDavid's not going to be in the lineup. So there's a lot of question marks. There's still injuries that are lingering on this team. But at the end of the day, they got the 2 points tonight that they should have got. And I think the score was a little bit more flattering for the Sharks. Yes, they had a couple looks, but I thought Edmonton generated a decent amount of chances, and their goalie made some pretty big saves tonight after having an absolutely horrific game in his last start, where I think they said he gave up 7 or 8 goals. So for Edmonton, they generated some good looks. Corey Perry had an open net that he kind of flubbed. Jeff Skinner had the empty net that he hit the post on. I don't know. The Oilers just continue to be allergic to hitting empty nets. I don't know what that means. I don't know why this team just cannot put a puck into the empty net. But we're going to briefly discuss this game. We'll go over the NHL Edge visualizer for the Oilers' goals. We'll take a quick look at the advanced stats tonight. We'll have more of a detailed discussion on what's going on with Draisaitl tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, look for the pregame report for the Oilers and Kings. When I talk about the lineups, I think tonight or tomorrow, before I do that pregame report, we'll have a better idea if Draisaitl is going to be around for the weekend. But it's tough to say. He's obviously aggravated something. It could be related to his previous injury. It could be something brand new. It could be precautionary, so we'll have to see. But tomorrow evening, I will have the pregame up for the Oilers and Kings because they play so early on Saturday. There's no point uploading a pregame report at 10 a.m. Saturday if they're going to play 4 hours later. So keep an eye out tomorrow for that. And I'll probably discuss a little bit more from this game in that video as well. Because, again, like I said, we're going to go through this a little bit more quickly tonight. Also, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below. Let me know what you thought about the game. Let me know what you think the Oilers should be working on. Let me know how excited and happy we were that Connor Brown scored. And I actually thought Matthias Janmark scored too, but they did give the goal to Jeff Skinner. He clearly got a piece of it. I thought it was Matthias Janmark's goal at first. I was ready to jump up and down and go absolutely wild. Hey, I'm happy for Jeff Skinner too, but Matthias Janmark, I'm rooting for this guy to get a puck past a goalie. Just please, just once, shoot a puck into the net for the love of God. But let's jump into the NHL Edge visualizer here. We'll take a look at Connor Brown's goal. He kicked off the goal scoring for Edmonton on a beautiful rush chance. He splits the D on a breakaway, and we're used to Connor McDavid doing this. Not Connor Brown, but it was a great finish for Connor Brown. He utilized his speed, cut into the middle of the ice, and a really nice pass from Jeff Skinner as well to get him that puck in transition. Great finish from Connor Brown. And then Victor Arvidsson with an absolute bomb on the power play. Leon Draisaitl is going to find him in the high slot. I like that the Oilers utilized this bumper position for a shot instead of utilizing it to move the puck around. I like that Arvidsson has that shot mentality on the power play. The Oilers' power play has been clicking at a pretty good rate without Connor McDavid, and that is a really good sign because if they want to switch some guys in and out, if the top unit is kind of struggling once the playoffs start, they have guys that are contributing right now that you might be able to move around, make your top unit and second unit, maybe give them equal opportunity as well. I like that the power play is doing some different things. I like how they're moving the puck. The Oilers' second power play of the night was not as effective. Draisaitl left in the middle of it, and then he did not come back for the rest of the game, so that was unfortunate. And then Jeff Skinner, he gets the eventual game winner on a tip-in. As the puck is being moved around here, Jeff Skinner, he gets the puck back to Bouchard, and then Bouchard does a really good job waiting for that traffic to cut in front of the goaltender, and Skinner got a piece of it. Don't know if Janmark got a piece of it. They're not giving Janmark an assist here. Evan Bouchard Janmark does get an assist. He got the secondary assist on that. So either way, he touched it, Skinner touched it, Bouchard, and then Skinner into the net. So that's real good to see for Matthias Janmark. Happy for him. The Oilers' top line was the Jeff Skinner, Matthias Janmark, Connor Brown line. I thought they were the most effective line, and I think Money Puck is going to agree with me once we take a look. Of course, when we take a look at the simulation, if this game was played 1,000 times, the Oilers would win about 78% of the time, roughly. Maybe 79. Is it going to bump up to 79, 78, 70? 79. There it is. Perfect. 79%. And as you can see, the bigger the dot on the screen, the higher danger chance or higher danger shot, the higher likelihood of the puck going into the net. You can see the San Jose Sharks. There's a lot of little dots, not very many big dots. Now, I will say though, Calvin Pickard's stop late in the third period where he came across and he kind of headbutted the puck, that was an unbelievable save. I like that he has some lateral movement. It's not the best lateral movement, but it's a lot better than Stuart Skinner. And I'm not pitting them against each other, but Calvin Pickard right now, this is his crease to lose moving forward, even when Stuart Skinner is healthy. If we take a look at the rest of the advanced stats, the expected goals in all situations, 3.76 to 1.57 in favor of Edmonton. So again, Calvin Pickard with another above 910 save percentage game where he's going to get dinged for a negative goal save above expected. Obviously, the Oilers team defense did a really good job in that third period. I don't think San Jose had a shot attempt until about halfway through. So that was really good to see. That's a great sign that this team is able to lock things down when they're supposed to. And yes, I know it's the San Jose Sharks. This is not a team that should be that dangerous against the Oilers, but I do like that Edmonton stuck to their system in the third period, just like they did against Vegas. They limited Vegas to very little opportunity in that third period, defending that 1-goal lead, and that's how you have to win hockey games. And I said that in the pregame report. I don't care if it's a blowout. I don't care if you have to win the game 2-1. I said in the pregame they won 3-2 tonight, and they did what they had to do to shut things down. If we take a look at the expected goals percentage for the players, Janmark, Brown, Skinner. Darnell Nurse had another real solid game. And if we take a look at the forward lines, Skinner, Janmark, and Brown, about 90% expected goals for percentage. So that's terrific. And if we take a look at the time on ice, poor Jeff Skinner only played 13:30, which is very surprising considering Draisaitl left and you're getting more ice time for different forwards. Max Jones almost got 10 minutes tonight. Look at that, Max Jones. I thought Jones looked a little bit better tonight, but still not a huge fit right now. I thought Podkolzin had another solid game. Zach Hyman, he skated a lot, real fast, in on the forecheck. Didn't really get any opportunities on the net, though. He was credited with 2 shots, so Brett Kulak had 7 shots. Okay, we need to stop shooting the puck from the blue line so much. My God, I did not realize that Kulak had 7 shots on goal. Evan Bouchard, surprisingly, 0 shots on goal, though the one that he took that mattered most was deflected into the net. And then here's Calvin Pickard, 2 goals against, so a negative 0.43 goals saved above expected. However, he still has a, 943 save percentage? Yeah, 943 save percentage. So great game from Calvin Pickard when you look at the save percentage, and he had to make a huge stop late in that third period. Now let's get into the fan questions and comments. I've already bookmarked a few. This one, Zach didn't send this in to me. I just saw this on Twitter or X.com. It's the Peter Parker Spider-Man meme. I don't know why we can't see it here. But the Peter Parker Spider-Man meme where his vision's all blurry without the glasses and it looks like Connor McDavid, and he puts the glasses on and it's Connor Brown after Connor Brown's breakaway goal. It was incredible. Paul says Oilers post per 60 on empty nets is crazy. Crazy is an understatement. I don't know why this team just can't put the puck in the net. Just put it in the net. I don't know. I feel like I could do it. Just kidding. I had numerous chances for empty nets on my beer league team last year, and I was worse than the Oilers. So I can't say anything. Even when I'm out on the outdoor rink and you're doing that thing where you're just shooting the puck down the ice to try and hit the open net, I could never do it. I'm not good at hockey. So AJ says, no Connor, no Leon, no problem again. And yes, that is absolutely true. And also, no Ekholm, right? No Matthias Ekholm either. There's a lot of really important pieces on this team right now that have been injured for different stretches right now, and they're dealing with a lot of adversity. So they're in a position where the playoffs are basically guaranteed at this point. It's just a formality, 1 or 2 more wins, and they'll have that little X next to their name. But I wouldn't mind if the Oilers just rested their top players the rest of the season. Honestly, whether you get home ice or not, I think the health of the team is more important than home ice advantage, because a healthy Oilers lineup can overcome not having home ice, in my personal opinion, but we'll have to see. Hockey Fan 21 says a win is a win. Will Rodrigue get a start? I hope so. I also hope so too. I mentioned in the pregame that I was very surprised that Rodrigue was not getting the start in tonight's game, because I thought, if you're going to start him at all, why not against the Sharks? I'm kind of glad they didn't start Rodrigue, because San Jose had some opportunities, and it's tough to put that pressure on a young goalie when this team, the Oilers that is, are still trying to bank their points and find their positioning in the Pacific Division. We'll see if he plays a game at all before Stuart Skinner comes back, but until we know for sure, we'll ride Pickard and see how he does the rest of the way. So if you're still watching at this point, I just want to thank you all so much for your support. It means the absolute world. Just smash that like button. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. And as always, please tell someone that you love them, and fight like a kid, fight like Ben. Let's go Oilers. We'll see you tomorrow night for the pregame against the Kings. Take care, Oil Country.